Hi everyone, it's Tatyana from Tatyana's Everyday Food and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm sharing another easy and delicious dinner recipe. I'll be making my creamy chicken and mushroom pasta. I toss this all together in the most delicious cream wine sauce you've ever had, and that chicken is just so juicy and tender. Let me show you how to make this amazing dinner. For this recipe I'm going to be using chicken breasts, and I've just split 2 breasts in half, so I have 4 pieces. I'm going to drizzle it with a little bit of olive oil and then season it with some salt, a little ground black pepper, and then I'll be adding some dried basil and some smoked paprika. Sprinkle that over the top and then toss the chicken to coat it in the spices and seasoning. I'm preheating a large pan over medium heat, and to my pan I'm going to add a few tablespoons of butter. Let that melt. And into my hot pan, I'm going to add in my seasoned chicken. Drop it right in. And I'm going to fry my chicken about 3 to 4 minutes on each side until it's nicely browned all over. I'm going to remove my browned chicken from the pan and just set it aside for now. And at this point, it's not fully cooked yet. Take that out. And into my pan, I'm going to add some sliced mushrooms. So I have about 5 or 6 baby portobello mushrooms. Drop those in. I'm going to brown my portobello mushrooms for a few minutes. Just toss them around in the pan and coat them in the olive oil and the butter left over from the chicken. And now for the rest of my ingredients. I sliced 1 large leek. Gonna drop that in. And leeks have a really mild onion flavor. I'll also be adding 1 small diced shallot. And I've minced a few garlic cloves. I'm gonna add those in as well. I'm gonna toss this all together and then just saute that for a few more minutes. This mixture is looking good and it smells so good. And now it's time to add my seasoning. So I have about a teaspoon of salt, some smoked paprika, dried basil, and thyme. I'm going to drop all that in. Also going to add a little ground black pepper. And then I'm going to add in my chicken broth. So I have 2 cups of chicken broth. I'm going to pour that in. And I'm going to add a splash of white wine, about ½ a cup. Now if you're worried about the alcohol, don't be, because it's going to cook out of the sauce and you're not going to have any alcohol, but the white wine adds lots of flavor. I've brought my sauce to a simmer, and now I'm going to return my chicken back into the pan, and I'm going to allow my chicken to finish cooking. I'm going to cover my pan and let this simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes to allow that chicken to finish cooking, and that sauce is going to absorb all that delicious flavor. Alright, so my chicken is all done. I'm going to take it out temporarily out of the pan. Just set it aside onto a clean tray. We're going to return it to the pot later. And now it's time to add our cream. So I'm going to pour in my heavy cream. This is going to taste so good. Just stir that around. And now I'm going to add in my pasta. So I pre-cooked some angel here. And I'm going to drop that in. Just use your tongs to kind of break it apart. When I cooked my pasta, I didn't cook it all the way, I just pre-cooked it. So now I'm going to finish cooking it in the sauce. I'm just going to let this simmer for a few minutes. And this should be done in just a few minutes. And once it's all done, you can sprinkle some flat leaf Italian parsley over the top for a little bit of color and flavor. This chicken and mushroom pasta smells so good. So for each serving, I just portion out a nice healthy amount of my angel hair pasta. Get some sauce and lots of mushrooms, and then top that off with a juicy piece of chicken. And I love to add extra sauce over the top. And now it's time to dig in and enjoy our pasta, and it smells so delicious. My favorite part about this pasta dish is that creamy wine sauce. It's really something else. It's one of my favorite sauces, and my secret ingredient is that smoked paprika. You toss that sauce all together with the juicy chicken, those mushrooms, and you have the most amazing dinner. If you don't have mushrooms on hand, you can also add some broccoli, cauliflower, asparagus, or even some red bell peppers. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video recipe. If you're looking for a delicious dinner, you have to give this recipe a try. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.